At an interaction with members of the diplomatic corps at the presidency, President Akufo-Addo said Ghana will strengthen alliances with missions to advance the nation's development.
It is an annual custom for the diplomatic corps to deliver goodwill messages from their respective governments and institutions to the president. They also deliberate on the global situation and plan ahead. This year, as Ghana turned 60, members met the new government. For President Akufo-Addo, it was a moment to once again meet familiar faces, many of whom he interacted with when he was Ghana's foreign policy chief in the previous NPP administration. Foreign Minister Ms. Shirley Ayoko-Botwe encouraged all to support Ghana to strengthen her relations with the rest of the world. The Dean of the Diplomatic Corps, Madame Pavlin Tendai Musaka, pledged their commitment to help in this regard.
In welcoming the new government's commitments, the diplomatic community looks forward to the government's articulation of national development plans over the next few months and stands ready to align its support to emerging national priorities on agricultural transformation to drive jobs and growth, private sector development, good governance, and domestic resource mobilization in line with Ghana's needs and expectations as a middle-income country.
President Akufo-Addo said, among other things, his focus will be to improve on education to build Ghana's human resource base.
Our government is not going to shy away from taking the critical decisions that are necessary for the long-term interest of our people. We are going to invest heavily in building up the most important ingredient of development, the intellectual property of the people, the mind, education, 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 our sure key to success. We want to add value to our human capital, add value to our governance, add value to our public services, and add value to our infrastructure, and add value to our economy. We will govern honestly. We are determined to get Ghana once again, to have Ghana lead once again our continent on two fronts, in entrenching democracy and the rule of law, and in transforming the structure of the African economy to a modern manufacturing kind that has the capacity to generate jobs for our people and create and spread wealth across the length and breadth of our vast continent.
President Akufo-Addo was worried that the growth of democracy on the continent is being stifled by terrorism.
I wish to assure you that all the alliances and friendships that we have entered into over the last 60 years are going to be developed and maintained during my time as President of the Republic. We are determined to leverage these alliances and friendships to grow our economy and nation. Ghana stands firmly with all civilized nations in repudiating terrorism as an instrument of political action, commits itself to doing everything within its means to support regional, continental, and global efforts to defeat this 21st century scourge. Ghana is equally committed to the reforms of the global political order.
The president said Ghana will support the effort to defeat terrorism.